All right, so here's the idea. Cryptocurrency has the potential to save the music industry. Now, I say save, but I really just mean like improve on what is already here and admit, accept the direction in which the industry is already headed and, in my opinion, is here. Um, Streaming and all that is what I'm talking about. And how do we more accurately pay the creators of the content, cut out more of the middlemen who are involved for no reason in this day and age, and just simplify things. So here's kind of my first thoughts written down. I really want you to criticize these thoughts and opinions in effort to let's further this discussion to develop into potentially an actual reality here. So the hypothesis is that cryptocurrency will improve upon music and entertainment industry by accurately paying creators, platforms, and advertisers. Those are basically the three major pillars that I see involved in these industries, right? Unless I'm forgetting about something obvious, again, comment down below. But I think that anybody involved in the industry falls in one of those three categories. And if they don't fall in one of those three categories, then they are the end user. They are the recipient. They are the consumer themselves. So, and the consumer doesn't necessarily get paid. They are more so paying, obviously. And they pay with their views, their clicks, their streams, their plays, their downloads. More rarely, often than not, there's not a huge percentage of people that are actually digging in their wallets and paying for this content that we have access to. So much of it for free. So that minimizes the value of the content itself, therefore minimizing the amount of money that creators can get paid, and it increases the value of an advertisement because it's now being seen by much more people because it's easier to obtain. So the issue that I see with the industry from an inside and outside perspective is that the content creators aren't getting paid what they should, and the value of the content is diminished. So by tracking accurately, regardless of what platform is being used, by tracking the connection count is what I'm calling it, basically the views or the clicks or the streams, that goes one step further into correcting this issue that I see. So the connection count is then converted 1-to-1 to a cryptocurrency. So it's very straightforward. If you have 1,000 views on one video or 1,000 streams on one platform, then that equates to 1,000 cryptocurrency, music cryptocurrency, whatever it ends up being. And that crypto is then used to trade and to barter and to negotiate and to perform transactions between the parties that are involved in the industry itself, right? For example, there's much, much more to it, but for example, advertisers can use the cryptocurrency to purchase ads on the platforms themselves, right? The creators, we're going to skip platforms right now because that's honestly a little bit of a loose area for me. I still need to do some more thinking about the involvement that platforms have and how to incentivize them to use this kind of new system. The creators are incentivized because they're accurately paid for the impact that their creation has had, right? So when the distributor gets the information from the platform, or the platform themselves directly tells the content creator, this is how much of an impact you've had, this is how many streams and plays and downloads that you've had, 1-to-1, here's the cryptocurrency for that. The creators can then leverage that cryptocurrency for further deals, for further gains, or to exchange that currency into their preferred fiat currency, thus making more money in the mix, right? So the notes that I have on the platforms themselves is to generate income from end users paying them to access the content, and advertisers paying them to advertise on their platform. So they're getting paid both ways. Now, it's not too different from what happens right now, and convincing them to switch over to using cryptocurrencies as the medium of exchange instead of fiat currencies, I think is a tough sell right now, because platforms are making money and their expenses are relatively cheap. But maybe an option for them is to develop their own cryptocurrency and putting a stake in the market and saying that our value to the overall market is this currency, and then they can kind of exchange that. Again, I know that's kind of a weak point, and I really don't want people to just jump on the weakest point there. I really want you to add your thoughts into this idea, how to implement cryptocurrency in order to improve the overall functioning, the overall exchanges that happen within the music industry, to more accurately pay those who deserve to be paid. Anyways, that's just a really quick thought. Hopefully we get some cool ideas out of it.